start this morning with some breaking news. A glimpse into President Trump's finances as the White House releases part of his 2005 tax returns.
Now, many are questioning the whole timing of the leak of these returns, released as the president's health care bill is under fire on Capitol Hill ahead of a possible confirmation on whether there's an FBI investigation into the Trump campaign ties with Russia. As for the returns themselves, ABC's Josh Haskell has been scouring the documents. Josh, good morning.
Diane and Candace, we're nearly 2 months into the presidency of Donald Trump, and questions over his tax returns continue to swirl over his administration. On Tuesday night, the White House released Trump's income and tax rate for 2005 in order to preempt an MSNBC story they referred to as desperate for rating. Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist David K. Johnston made the announcement on MSNBC's Rachel Maddow show. Based on documents obtained by Johnston, Trump paid $36.5 million in taxes on $153 million in income, for an effective 2005 tax rate of roughly 24%. That percentage is below the 27.4% average for taxpayers earning $1 million a year, according to data from the Congressional Joint Committee on Taxation. The White House numbers closely mirror those released by Johnston, who claims he received the 2005 return unsolicited.
Came in the mail over the transom, and there is absolutely nothing improper about journalists, if you haven't solicited something, getting it over the transom. And by the way, let me point out, it's entirely possible that Donald sent this to me. Donald Trump has, over the years, leaked all sorts of things.
Every Republican nominee since Richard Nixon has released his tax returns, and the documents distributed Tuesday night by the White House still leaves questions. Those include source of income, how much money was donated to charity, and foreign income, among other things. Diane and Candace.
And the other question is whether or not the president or somebody with the administration might have leaked it to Rachel Maddow or that reporter originally.
And that seems to be the case with so many of these leaks to the White House. It's not only the information you get from them, but also why these leaks keep happening and where they're coming from.
Yep.
Josh, thank you so much for that report.
The president's intention right now is to donate his salary at the end of the year, and he has kindly asked that you all help determine where that goes. The way that we can avoid scrutiny is to let the press corps determine where it should go. He will. In all seriousness, I think his view is he made a pledge to the American people. He wants to donate it to charity, and he'd love your help to determine where it should go.
Is that I'm very rich. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Well, it's not a wig. Here, come on, Barbara, get over here. There's a real question about the birth certificate. I think this will top any hotel in America and will certainly be, at a minimum, by far the best hotel in Washington, D.C. It's the old post office.
We are going to start this morning with